like I've told you, I've been married for 26 years. It has not been a bed of roses. There has been ups and downs. There are times we didn't have anything. We have experienced much and plenty and lack and also on. But it's those experiences that refine you and make you a better human being. I'm here to congratulate them, to wish them well as they begin. Pray that their marriage and their union will be established and that they will grow to produce a great family. And that there will be so many graces and Kasolos and Steves coming out of this union.
Amazing. Unajua neno ndoa kwako si geni sana. Kwa hivyo ni imani kuongeza kuwa na watu advice kwa.
Yes.
What would you like to tell them?
I've been married for 26 years myself. So I think the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13 speaks about love. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not proud, love does not keep record of wrongdoing. I think that's what they need to base their love on, because life is real in marriage. That's with a lot of hype, but when the dust settles down, you are human beings, you make mistakes, you annoy one another. And I think besides the glamour and the color of the wedding day, this is just a celebration. The real marriage begins this evening. When we leave them, when all we retreat to our places, and they are both of them grace and stiff, they will have to find a way to live with one another. And I think the family being the basic unit of society, that's why we should find forgiveness and love and perseverance, and people should find ways of living with one another. Like I've told you, I've been married for 26 years. It has not been a bed of roses. There has been ups and downs. There are times we didn't have anything. We have experienced much and plenty and lack and also on. But it's those experiences that refine you and make you a better human being. And as you give birth to children, you bring them up in the fear of God, and they find the values established in the family. That's how we can make a great nation, which is rooted in family values, where children find love between parents and perseverance, and where they learn the values of teamwork, where they find the values of cooperation and working together. So for me, it's to wish them well, pray that they will succeed in their marriage, wish them God's blessing. It takes God for a marriage to start.
Okay, Mheshimiwa, maybe a quick one. I know you have experience of so many years in marriage, and young people outside there are making wrong decisions all the time. Yes. What do you tell them?
I want to tell them to know that marriage is real, it's life. So in life we make mistakes, we make wrong decisions. The idea is to accept yourself. Where you make a mistake, pick yourself up. I have been there for 26 years, not because we are angels, but we've seen it all. We have fallen, we have risen. There are times we felt like we should, call it quits.
Yes.
There are times when it was not as enjoyable. There are times when we have enjoyed God's blessings. It's real life. It's real life with all its bouquet of and blend of life experiences, good and bad. That's why they say for better or worse, for rich or poor. In other words, it's all those experiences going through them together. But the joy of it is that you hold each other, you stand on each other's shoulders, you support one another when the chips are down, when one is low, when one is experiencing challenges. There's somebody to hold your hand. And marriage is the best support that you can get. If you can get the support of your spouse, if you can get the support of your wife or your husband, if you can get that person standing by you, then you are okay. That life will be your shoe, and life will be okay. So for me, it's about perseverance. Persevere with one another. Don't expect there to be a bed of roses. It's going to be challenging. Sometimes we make it look like it's going to be like a wedding day throughout, but try every day to make it the best that you can.
Okay, maybe maybe what gift have you brought for our lovely couple? Wedding, no couples.
Yeshawana sasa. Sasa mimi najua maisha ni ngumu. Najua kwamba kila mtu angelipenda kwa maana maisha yamebadilika, sio wakati tunaletea watu microwave, tunaletea pesa. Kuja na M-Pesa iko loaded. Kusema tu blessing, but I brought myself to show first we are friends, and I wish them well. But more than that, I didn't come here.
Yes, you're doing an amazing job. Wasanii wameregister.
Yes.
For the first time I think umevunja record.
Tuko na over 16,000 now.
I know. Lakini leo
kila mtu aniangalie sasa.
Ameshare.
Kila mtu aniangalie. Kila mtu aniangalie.
1000 Kenya shillings.
Tuoneshe vitaenda
wasanii wengi pia wameshare.
Kila mtu aniangalie.
Na inaonekana kwamba for the first time
kila mtu aniangalie.
Kwanza wamereceive more than they've been received.
They used to get 1000.
Kila mtu aniangalie tafadhali upande huu.
There is actually the highest.
Unaniona wewe vipi kidogo?
330.
Wewe kidogo. We say these are royal wedding. We're not going to just go there and keep.
I'm not sure.
Work is done by delicious physique.
Someone has received 330,000. I think
there are two serving, there are two washing bays. Then tuko na two serving points pale. Na upande na upande. And I'm going to call people table by table. That means even if you're just next to that food, please just wait. Akoko the chef together with delicious cuisine, they have a lot of food. Hata kisha kuna mgogoi wameka hapo nyuma. Sawa sawa. So naomba hii meza simameni.
Hiyo the first time wamepata pesa nyingi.
Lakini pasta watasaviwa na wazazi. Hiyo meza simameni. Hiyo meza simameni.
We are doing this with
hiyo meza msimame. Hiyo meza msimame.
With the regulator. Our hope is that now once we streamline things, musicians will make money.
Wow.
We had a choice to make when we got some 15 million, whether to distribute or not to distribute. And we knew some would be happy, others would be. If you look at this statement, it depends on the airplay. If your music is not playing, you get little. But there are some that the music is doing well in the market. So they've gotten quite something. And we use scientific distribution to ensure that everybody receives according to the airplay. There could be one or two things here that we are rectifying, but at least we made a decision. Let us distribute. Let us get them something. And it's a statement of intent that we are committed to ensure that the welfare of musicians is taken care of. The idea was not really, we would have held on that money. But we were like, we have it. And it's for distribution, it's for musicians. Let us give it out. It's the first time since I joined about a year ago that we had something to distribute. And like I've said, this is money we are distributing without a license. We've not had a license since 2019. The matatu industry has not paid since 2019. Most of the hotels here, where music is being played, there is no license. We are now talking to the government and the parliamentary committee on sports and the arts, and we are hoping that things will be streamlined very soon, and the corporate act will be amended to ensure that the relationship between the regulator and the CMOs is improved. So obviously there are good times ahead.
To the artists ambao pengine bado hawaja register kuwa part of MCSK,
tunawaambia wajiunge. You know, TP is really so that we can lobby even the government to recognize and to be able to respond to our issues. We do not want to operate solo. No one succeeds alone. I think this is an industry that requires unity, and there's so much we can do besides the royalty in terms of getting care of medical cover, getting medical cover for musicians, ensuring that we have a circle, we have a music MCSK Foundation that is up and running, where people can be able to get money, borrow, and invest. And we are looking into all those things. I went for a study tour in South Africa with Honorable Onyama and a few other leaders, the chairman of parliamentary committee, and we were able to see how CMOs operate in those countries. And I can tell you there is a future. Kenya just needs to get it right at the point of regulation. How we can concentrate more on inspiring growth, encouraging artists to invest in technology and fighting piracy, and ensuring that we have strategies to monetize on content, particularly on digital platforms.
There has been a war between CMOs. There has been a war between CMOs. Some CMOs feeling like zingine hazifanyi kazi, zingine ziko pale tu, you know, they're not doing anything. What should you say about that?
I think it's wrong. When you look at, like I've told you, we went for a study tour with the parliamentary committee and other leaders, including some of those other CMOs. If you look at Sampra in South Africa, which represents CAM, it operates alone, and it's its own regulatory framework. Samro, which is equivalent of MCSK, operates alone. This marriage of three CMOs collecting together, then you share, then you distribute. So it's just adding more complications in how you relate to our members. Because you could be a member of MCSK, but you're also a member of CAM and a member of PRISC. And I think the best way would have been for MCSK to collect actually and distribute to these others, because we do 54%. We have the lion's share of the market, and so it would have been easier and would save a lot of cost if MCSK collected on behalf of the others. But that is this, in the wisdom of the regulator here, they merge them, put them together. Remember, for the longest, MCSK used to collect on behalf of the artists alone. We used even to collect Spiza tuned.
Yes.
But now this interference by the regulator led into this marriage of convenience, which is really not working. And I think going forward, we need to ensure that MCSK, we concentrate on the collection and distribution under one roof.
Thank you very much for the insights. I'm sure now they know also here on that matter. Once more, karibu sana kwenye Asante sana. Good to see you very much.